relatives and friends, dear students and dear sisters, good evening. In the name of the grade school department, I would like to welcome you to this evening's presentation of Ora et Labora. Actually, this is our opening night. Tomorrow is our closing gala. You may be wondering why we're still mounting a production a little over a week before graduation. To us, Ora et Labora is not just a production. It is actually a gift, a formal passing on of what it means to be Benedictine by our 7th graders. It is a rite of passage, a very important one. At the risk of telling you how old I am, I have seen the first time I saw Ora et Labora was in 1955 as a first-year student. When it was conceived, it was meant to be also a rite of passage that took the place of the usual high school initiation rites. The sisters wanted to replace you know how it is at initiation where the students are made to do all kinds of things, are made to look funny, to serve masters, etc. So instead of those initiation rites, the sisters asked the famous actress director Daisy Avellana to prepare this Ora et Labora show for the college, actually for the college department. So at a day and time when in college we wore academic gowns every first Friday to Holy Mass, we received our caps and gowns at Ora et Labora when we were first year. So for a time, the tradition died off, but we revived it when a group of scholasticans in the grade school faculty decided they could attempt it as a celebration of the school's 70th year. And since then, we have tried to present it almost every year. In 1989, we had the good fortune to come across a most outstanding alumni, our artistic director, Professor Nati Kramer Rogers. And since 1989, our Tita Nati has always taken charge of Ora et Labora and given it a new face every year. So, to us, to those of you who are new to Ora et Labora, the story may be important. To the children at this time in their lives, it is not so much the story as the experience. We educators call it the process. And through this process, hopefully, they shall learn through first-hand experience what the story actually teaches. If you look at the curtains, we have put there the Benedictine values that we have tried to teach them through their 8 years in grade school. And all of these values actually are found in the Holy Rule, which is very much a part of Ora et Labora. So, watching Ora et Labora is like watching the Christmas story. We know the story. The story is the same year after year. In Ora et Labora, we know that the twins were born, grew up together, and then apart, and then lived lives governed by the holy rule of Saint Benedict. But like the Christmas story, we are warmed by it year after year, and our hearts wait for the curtain call to signal not the end of the story of Benedict and Scholastica, but the end of a Benedictine childhood. For in a few days, these children you will see on stage shall be singing these same songs on graduation day. But the one great truth is that Ora et Labora is the last gift our 7th graders shall give to us. For we cannot do Ora et Labora without them. We thank them for this gift. This morning, it rained. I think it has become a scholastican tradition, at least a grade school scholastican tradition, to expect the rain when it is Ora et Labora season. After this evening's performance, you will know why it is important to us that it rained this morning. It is with these thoughts that I wish to welcome you all to this evening's performance. Thank you.
Centuries will pass on. Selfish people will create new wars. The struggle will be violent. Ruins will blanket the earth. But in the blackest moments of our grievous sorrows, when everything seems to have been lost and forsaken, light will come, and peace will once again reign in our midst. Let grain grow again on the scorched and devastated field. Let water run once more along the dead rivers and streams. Let the flowers bloom again, and the trees once more be laden with fruit. But most of all, let them rebuild their broken lives. At last, working on God's earth together, I foresee a better world of love, labor, and community spirit in which all men and women, rising up from the devastation, will again rebuild to God's glory His holy kingdom on earth, that in all things God may be glorified.
Who promised you Men with souls like censers brought faith to souls and skill to hands. They taught men to pray and work. Ora et labora. Ora et labora. Ora et labora. To sow and water. Plow and reap. To build and strengthen. And to do all with love. And deserts became gardens, orchards grew in wastelands, towns rose out of fields to pray.
Africa